Good morning, class. So we'll be continuing and finishing off with the lesson today. That is exercise 5.3. If you all are checking out the videos which I'm sending you all, yesterday we started with exercise 5.3, which was related to the topic CLI, Cost of Living Index. So continuing the further part of this exercise, moving towards the next part, the remaining sums which we had left. Before that, just a quick revision of the formulas which we studied yesterday. So for calculating CLI, there are two types of formulas you have to keep in mind. Number one, aggregative expenditure method, which is also called as weighted aggregate method. And the second one is family budget method, weighted relative method. What's the difference between the two columns or the two formulas? Number one, if in your question you have two price and one quantity, दैट मीन्स जहां पे आपको दो प्राइस और एक क्वांटिटी का कॉलम दिया होगा तो आपको CLI वाला मेथड यूज करना है एंड दैट टू विच मेथड एग्रीगेटिव एक्सपेंडिचर मेथड which is similar to Lasperi's formula as I told you last time. Pattern was summation P1 जगह छोड़ो upon summation P0 leave some space into 100 and जहां पे जगह छोड़ी है write down Q0 Q0. Then the second one was family budget method. Here in this column, if you will have two columns, that is I, income, and W, weight. So you will use family budget method over here. So CLI is equal to summation IW upon summation W. Now at times, the income column is not given. So how to calculate income? P1 upon P0 into 100. This will be learning today. So pay attention when I'm teaching you. So here is the sum. Question number 5, solved example I have taken because in exercise there is no similar sum like this. But yes, like this sum you have in your miscellaneous exercise, we'll be doing it today. So be very attentive when I'm teaching you all the sum. Calculate CLI for the year 1999 by family budget method from the following data. Also find the expenditure of the person. Just give me a second. Also find the expenditure of the person for the year 1999 if his expenditure in the year 1995 was 800. So in this question, there are two types of sums which are given. Number one, in the first part, they are telling you to find out the CLI by family budget method. And number two, there are 2 years, base year and current year. The base year expenditure of the person 1995 was 800 rupees. They are telling you to find the expenditure of the person in the current year 1999. So how will you do that? Now as you can see the question, you are having two prices ka column and W ka column. So whenever you have W ka column, always keep in mind that it is family budget method. But this time the column I is not given. So pay attention to the solution, how to calculate I. So as you can see, I've put the formula P1 upon P0 into 100. याद रखना summation का symbol मत डालना. P1 represents current year, P0 represents base year. So for example, if you see here, your current year price was 24 for food wala row. P0 ka price is 8. So as per the formula, if I'll put and substitute the values in the formula, तो P1 के जगह पे अपन लिखेंगे 24 बराबर है divided by P0 की जगह पे you will write down 8 and then you will multiply it by 100. Correct? This is the way you have to solve the sum. मतलब ये 300 कैसे आया? That I am explaining you. So now the cutting is very easy. 8 ones are 8 threes are. So 3 into 100 300. समझ में आया कैसे वर्किंग करना है? In the same way, P1 का वैल्यू 36 है, P0 का वैल्यू 18 है, तो 36 upon 18 into 100. 18 ones are 18 twos are 36. So you get the answer to be 200. Followed same way 40 divided by 20 into 100. 0 0 cut, 2 ones are 2 twos are. So the answer is 200. Same way 30 divided by 15 into 100. 15 ones are 15 twos are. So you get 200. Then you have 22 upon 10 into 100. Answer is 220. So followed, how to solve the I wala column? It is very easy. P1 upon P0 into 100. So if you see, you have got all the values of I over here. So now you can make the column IW. Okay. So we prepare the next column IW, that is I multiply by W. 300 into 6, 1800. 200 into 12, 2400. 200 into 8, 1600. 200 into 4, 800. 220 into 10, 2200. Then you need the total of only these two columns, W and IW. So by family budget method, CLI is equal to summation IW upon summation W. 8800 divided by 40, you get the answer to be 220. So followed in this way, you have to calculate the column I. Sum is not over yet, pay attention. As I told you, there are two questions in the sum. सेकेंड पार्ट बोल रहा है आपको एक्सपेंडिचर ढूंढना है बंदे का 1999 में, अगर उसका एक्सपेंडिचर 1995 में 800 था. ओके, now in your textbook they have given in such a way it will be difficult for you to understand, so I'm just explaining you all how to solve it. Pay attention. So in order to find out the expenditure for the year 1999, now what you will do is you will prepare columns, you will prepare a table. Now how to prepare the table? Pay attention. Just give me a second. Require some space here. Okay. So how to prepare the table? ध्यान देना, अभी मैं समझा रही हूँ आप लोगों को. So you will prepare columns like this. Year 1995. Okay. And year 1999. Now what will you take over here? First is expenditure. तो expenditure दिया हुआ है आप लोगों को, ठीक है. Now expenditure in the year 1995 is given to be 800. Okay. We have to find the expenditure of the year 1999. So we'll take it as X. Apart from that, what we calculated first was CLI. So the next row you will write CLI. Now this is your base year, correct? This was P0 and this was P1. Whenever base year is given, always we take the value 100 because I told you index number का basis हम लोग क्या लेते हैं? 100. It is expressed in terms of percentage. So CLI of the base year is not given, but हम base year को इस्तेमाल कर रहे हैं for comparison. So always take the CLI for comparison to be 100 when it is of base year. I repeat, always assume the CLI of the base year to be 100. Okay. Current year ka CLI, as you have seen, we calculated just now by putting the formula. So it was 220. So clear यहाँ तक क्या टेबल बनाना है, because ऐसे टाइप का टेबल आपको नेक्स्ट सम में भी दिखेगा आगे. So what did we do? We prepared two columns, 1995 and 1999. Expenditure 800, which was given. 1999 में X. CLI 100 because it is base year, and current year ka you found out by putting the formula. So the next step, as everyone knows, is cross multiply. So आप लोग cross multiply करोगे. So when we do cross multiply, what we'll write is, just give me a second. Yeah. So I'm doing the working this side. Pay attention. 800 multiply by 220 is equal to 100x. This will be my working, correct? 100x. Now we'll bring this 100 over here, again cross multiply. So same thing I will write, 800 into 220 divided by 100. So I'll bring that 100 this side like this, 100 इधर आ जाएगा and यहाँ से erase हो जाएगा. Got it? X उधर रह जाएगा. Fine. So as you can see, we have reached the working given in the textbook. Can you see this working? 220 into 800 divided by 100. 220 into 800 divided by 100. So now it has become easy for you all to calculate. 2020 cancel. 220 into 8, answer is 1760. So the expenditure of the year 1999 is 1760. Are you all clear with the sum? Followed the logic? Those who have paid attention, I guess it was very easy to understand. So in this way, you have to calculate I ka column whenever I is not given. Okay. All right. So moving forward with the next sum. So that was one solved example. Another sum solved example, I'll show you this side. Sum number 4. The same question you'll get in the exercise as well. Cost of living index number for the year 2000 and 2005 are 120 and 200. So what it is telling in the question, बंदे का CLI 2 years के लिए दिया है, 2000 which is the base year and 2005 which is the current year, 120 और 200. If a person has monthly earnings of rupees 10,800 in the year 2000, तो base year में बंदे की earnings कितनी थी? 10,800. What should be his monthly earnings in the year 2005 in order to maintain the same standard of living? अगर आपको same standard of living maintain करना है 2005 में, तो उसको कितना कमाना चाहिए? Now here you will have a formula. So pay attention first. For the year 2000, it is given that CLI 120 है, income 10,800 है. So in this condition, formula क्या बनेगा? Real income is equal to income upon CLI into 100. This is the formula which you have to pay attention to. Real income is equal to income upon CLI into 100. Now what do you mean by real income? Real income means the income which is left after payment of taxes, PPF, all your reserves, etc. मान लो आप एक जॉब के लिए अप्लाई कर रहे हो and they tell you that your salary will be 10,000, but actually you're getting only 8,000 in hand. So that 10,000 is your gross salary. मतलब वहां पे हम कोई डिडक्शंस नहीं करते, कोई काटा पीटी नहीं करते हैं. 8,000 जो आपको हाथ में मिल रहा है उसको बोलते हैं डिस्पोजेबल इनकम. मतलब जो भी इनकम आपके पास बच गई, जो आपने टैक्सेस भरे, जो आपने रिजर्व में रखा, इमरजेंसी के लिए रखा और फिर आपके हाथ में आता है, उसको बोलते हैं नेट इनकम और रियल इनकम. सो लिसन टू दिस टॉपिक वेरी केयरफुली. तो ये रियल इनकम का फॉर्मूला है, इनकम अपॉन CLI इंटू 100. ओके. सो फॉर्मूला के हिसाब से इनकम कितना था उसका? इनकम बेस ईयर के लिए 10,800. So 10,800 CLI is given to be 120 in the question, multiply by 100. तो उसका रियल इनकम कितना है? 9,000. बंदा कमा कितना रहा था? 10,800, लेकिन उसको हाथ में एक्चुअल में उसका नेट इनकम कितना है? 9,000 है. अंडरस्टूड? ये हो गया बेस ईयर के लिए. अभी हम लोग को ढूंढना है करंट ईयर 2005 के लिए. So again for the year 2005, what will you do? CLI 220 है. Again you will put the same formula. Real income is equal to income upon CLI into 100. Real income actual में कितना पैसा मिल रहा था उसको? 9,000. Income अभी अपन ढूंढ रहे, we don't know what is the income. CLI 220 दिया है into 100. So you'll do cross multiply. 220 ऊपर चला जाएगा, 100 नीचे आ जाएगा. So after the cutting part, what remains? 19,800. तो 2005 में उसको कितना ग्रॉस इनकम मिलना चाहिए? 19,800 to maintain the same standard of living as he was maintaining in the year 2000, जो उसका बेस ईयर था. अंडरस्टूड? तो इसी टाइप के सम्स अभी नेक्स्ट टॉपिक में आने वाले हैं. सो पे अटेंशन, एक्सरसाइज अपन कंटिन्यू करने वाले हैं अभी. So yesterday I had given you all 2 sums for homework, sum number 6 and sum number 3. जिन्होंने प्रैक्टिस किया है बहुत अच्छी बात है, नहीं किया है नुकसान है, बाकी डिसीजन आप लोगों का है. Okay, so coming to sum number 7, 8th and 9th, these 3 sums were pending yesterday. 7 और 8 एक जैसे हैं. So I'll just explain you all the 7 sum. 8 you can refer it afterwards. I'll be sending in the solution as well. So don't worry about it. All right. So pay attention here. Coming to sum number 7. Okay. क्वेश्चन बोलता है फाइंड x if the cost of living index is 150. ऐसे टाइप के सम्स हम ऑलरेडी फर्स्ट रो एक्सरसाइज में कंप्लीट कर चुके थे, सो यू कैन जस्ट हैव अ लुक एट देम. सेम पैटर्न से करना है, बस फर्क इतना है, इट इज CLI. Now here you have I and W का column, that means family budget method आपने use करना है. So the same part, as you can see the solution, CLI is equal to 150 which was given. Group I and W, तो आपका next column बनेगा IW. Okay, so आप पहले W का total करेंगे. Total करते समय keep in mind there is a variable X over here which you have. So आपको X को add नहीं करना है. It is a variable, keep it separate only. So 4 plus 5 plus 6 plus 3 will give you 18 plus x. While multiplying 100 into x, you will write 100x. That is no doubt about it. But while adding, आप 100x को बाजू में रखोगे. You will not add that 100. Okay. So moving forward, family budget का formula डालेंगे आप. Summation IW upon summation W. So you will substitute the values from the question above, जो भी आपने ढूंढा. So summation IW was 3600 plus 100x upon 18 plus x. As I told you, जहां पे भी आपको x वाला variable दिखता है, always put them in round brackets like this. Because round brackets क्या एक बोलते हैं? They will tell you all कि आपको cancellation नहीं करनी है. Okay, don't cut the values. So continuing forward, now who will tell me ये 150 कहाँ से आया? Where did this 150 come from? Correct, it was given in the question. CLI 150 दिया हुआ था. Same pattern we'll follow. We'll put these terms in brackets like this. Now what will I do? Cross multiply. अपन क्रॉस मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे. 3600 प्लस 100x को उधर ही रख देंगे. 18 प्लस x को I've transferred this side as you see. फिर आप देख रहे होंगे मैंने एरोज बनाई है, आपको समझाया था ब्रैकेट के बाहर जो भी नंबर होता है वो दोनों से मल्टीप्लाई होगा. So 150 into 18, 2700 plus 150 into x, 150x is equal to 3600 plus 100x. Now you can remove the brackets because anyways we have to put like terms together. So when I put the like terms together, 3600 minus 2700 will give me 900. 150 minus 100 will give me 50x. So x is equal to 18. Simple. आया समझ में? The same is sum number 8. Find y if the cost of living index number is 200. So this sum I'm just sending the solution. Don't refer to it first. You solve it by yourself and then afterwards you see the solution. तो ईमानदारी से solve करके देखो आप लोग खुद कर पा रहे हो या नहीं. So I'm not explaining the 8th sum. It is the same. You can practice as a assignment. Okay. Coming to sum number 9 of the exercise. Now, as you see, this I've already taught you all in the solved example. The CLI for the year 1995 and 1999 are 140 and 200. A person earns 11,200 per month in the year 1995. What should be his earnings in the year 1999 in order to maintain his standard of living in the year 1995? Excuse me. So the same way we'll be solving the sum. Pay attention. So CLI for the year 1995 140 दिया हुआ था. CLI for 1999 200 दिया हुआ था. Person's income 11,200. So remember I had told you all the formula. Real income is equal to income upon CLI multiplied by 100. So for the base year, पहले हम base year के लिए calculate करेंगे. Real income is equal to 11,200 upon 140 into 100. So you will get the real income to be 8,000 after cancellation. तो समझाया था ना मैंने 11,200 gross है without काटापीटी, 8,000 real income है, net income है after deductions. Okay. Now coming for the current year 1999. CLI is 200 जो दिया हुआ था. Then remember the columns I taught you all in the exercise. ऊपर करके समझाया था अभी मैंने आप लोगों को. So how you will make the table? There are 2 years, 1995 and 1999. You'll prepare 2 years like this. फिर real income और CLI दो column बनाओगे. तो 1995 का रियल इनकम अपने को मिला था 8,000 और अभी वाला ईयर का अपने को ढूंढना है, तो x CLI पुराने साल का बेस ईयर का 140 था और करंट ईयर का 200. So what you will do? Cross multiply. So after doing the cross multiplication, you will get the answer to be 16,000. So the real income for the year, उसको कितना इनकम मेंटेन करना है बंदे को सेम स्टैंडर्ड ऑफ लिविंग के लिए, उसका ग्रॉस इनकम शुड बी 16,000 per month. Understood? So with this, we are done with the exercise part. Still the lecture is not over. Give me 10 minutes more. Now with this, the chapter and the exercises are over. For your assignment, I have given you all some homework, that is miscellaneous exercise. You will be practicing all the sums on your own. I won't be doing the miscellaneous exercise part because sums are similar to the ones which I've already taught you all in the exercises. Miscellaneous exercise का खाली एक sum में करवा रही हूँ, that is sum number 20. उसका रीजन आपको समझेगा. इट इज द सम वेयर आई का वैल्यू वाज मिसिंग. आई नहीं दिया है, डब्ल्यू दिया है, तो उस बेसिस पे कैसे आप सॉल्व करोगे. सो एज यू ऑल कैन सी, आई हैव डिस्प्लेड सम नंबर 20 ऑन द स्क्रीन. सेम क्वेश्चन है. फाइंड द कॉस्ट ऑफ लिविंग इंडेक्स नंबर बाय फैमिली बजट मेथड. Also find the expenditure of the person in the year 2008 if the expenditure in the year 2005 was 10,000. समझ में आया? Now here there is a printing mistake. Base year, no, there's no printing mistake. Base year price, current year price. हाँ, sorry, there's a mistake, sorry. Current year price 2005 नहीं 2008 होना चाहिए था, as they have mentioned up. So there's a printing mistake which I guess you can understand. So as you all see, W का कॉलम है, फैमिली बजट बोला है, तो प्राइजेस क्या कर रहे हैं? तो प्राइजेस के जगह पे आपको इनकम का कॉलम चाहिए. So how you will find the income ka column? As I told you, we'll put the formula. See, the solution is here. I is equal to P1 upon P0 multiplied by 100. So we copied down the question as it is. W ka total kar liya humne. Now I ka value, how you will calculate? 60 upon 12 into 100. तो आंसर आता है 500. 45 upon 10 into 100, 450. 35 upon 20 into 100, 175. 20 upon 25 into 100, 80. 48 upon 16 into 100, 300. Pay attention, P1 ऊपर होना चाहिए, P0 नीचे denominator में. Don't make silly mistakes and lose your marks. Then the pattern is same. IW, as you all can see, you will multiply I and W and you will do the total of IW ka column. Okay. Then you'll put the formula CLI is equal to summation IW upon summation W. You get the answer as 295.25. लेकिन उन्होंने आपको दूसरा क्वेश्चन क्या बोला था? आपको एक्सपेंडिचर भी ढूंढना है. You have to find the expenditure for the current year. So as 2005 is the base year, what did I tell you all? Always you will take CLI to be 100. And for the year 2008, CLI is already we calculated 295.25. So इसके हिसाब से क्या होगा? As per the condition I told you all, अपन टेबल बनाएंगे. So as you all see, 2005, 2008, expenditure 10,000 which was given. CLI is 100 because it is base year. 2008 expenditure we are finding, that is by X, and CLI 295.25. Now we'll do cross multiply. Cross multiply करके solving करके you will get the answer to be 295.25. That is 29,525. So समझा किस टाइप में जब I नहीं दिया होता है, then what you have to do. Apart from this sum, all the sums you can do it on your own practice. There are, I guess, 22 sums in the miscellaneous exercise. Out of that, first sum we have already finished, that is 20th. इसके अलावा all the objectives you will solve it on your own to see whether you understood the concept or not. If you're not understood, you can ask me the doubt or refer to the answers given behind your textbook. Now keep one thing in mind, as the textbook is new, this year you have your new portion. So the answers printed may not be right. I'm not telling all the answers are wrong, but some answers may not be correct. So if you have any doubts regarding the answers, you can clear it with me. All right. So with this, the chapter 5 of Maths 2, that is first chapter of the syllabus, is over. Okay. Now I've given the assignment. As you can see, practice all the miscellaneous exercise, all sums. If you have any doubt, you can ask me later. Okay. So with this, we wind off with chapter number 5, index numbers. Hope you all are revising the sums. Keep revising the formulas so that you will remember them and you'll not forget while solving. Okay. Thank you so much, class, for listening to me. All right.